Okay, so look, I was doing this event. You know, I told you guys I gotta record the ordeal calls. Tell me why you get pretty far into the event and they hit you with the ordeal call part 3 is the second half of the event. I got 62 days to not only beat this, but your boy hasn't even started ordeal call 2 yet. And it's like the only reason I haven't started it was because I was gonna voice act everything. But it's like here I am, 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's like I might as well start today. I don't know how long these videos will be though. Maybe like 15 minutes. I don't know, because Fate has a lot of dialogue. I might spend 15 minutes reading one cutscene. All of these. All of these are sights I've seen before. They exist somewhere in my memories. I even feel some vague nostalgia for them. I'll never forget them, no matter how far apart we may be. Wait, that was it? Normally they throw us in like a 10-minute long cutscene about us getting dragged into the Lost Belt or Paper Moon again. These Avengers? Oh yeah, never mind. I forgot. This is the Avenger chapter. Something about this place feels wildly off, but there are also some faces here I recognize. Friendly faces. Wait, am I supposed to be reading with my voice, or is this disturbing? Smiling faces, kind faces. I do find it comfortable here among them, but I am also certain that this must be either some kind of dream or an illusion. In an instant, my ill-defined premonition becomes real. I know that the end of this fragile facade is near. A dark cloak billows in the alley, and the final trumpet blares out. That Dr. Doom? Oh, it's Edmund, my fault. Yikes. And the Count of Monte Cristo. Open your eyes. Put on your mystic code. Oh, so I'm having a nightmare, and it's gonna be the whole lost spell. Let's go. For now, overcome the flaws of vengeance and keep moving forward. You know, I have not pulled him. I tried. Remember your path. Remember why you're here. Oh, snap. What? Huh? They got some explaining to do. Section 1. A Journey of Blood. Hey man, look. I know what you're thinking. Oh, snap. Hold on. What? I could have. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I know this breaking up the pace. But look, I'm trying to pull BB. I'm going straight to it. I'm gonna do the Murasaki method one more time. Now I'll go ahead and put a timestamp. And yes, I'm skipping the save time. I just want BB Dubai. I can never pull her on her banners. And I said I was gonna save for Noah. And I should have, because I have not pulled BB Dubai. No, that's not gonna be a spoiler. I'm not dropping this video is probably not coming out until the middle of next month. Section 2. Tokyo / The Call of Duty Case 2. They got some Black Ops or Modern Warfare. Cold War? Ghost? Question mark? The Count. You mean the guy on that audio file they just played for us? You know. The guy who scattered all those questionable you-know-whats. Yep, that's the one. He created different versions of you, Olga Marie, each themed around a specific element, and declared a war on us. It looks like he's the latest of the foreign disciples. Right, that guy. He kind of reminds me of Limbo. Good riddance. Rest in peace to Limbo. He did have that same kind of slimy conspiratorial side vibe. Still, that being said, we both have no idea if he's focused entirely on the movement. What? Oh, I'm not tripping. If he's focused entirely on the moment, like Castor Limbo was, or if he's more the sort to plan ahead. At present, we don't even know his true name, so ideally, I'd like to narrow down some possible identities. It'd be great if... You know what's crazy? I never thought of how to pronounce his name. Trismegistus. Trismegistus the second. Could just work it out, but I need data we just don't have. Which brings me to why we're gathered here, having this old-fashioned in-person meeting. So this is where we come in. Exactly. Fine, whatever. At least there's tea and snacks. I guess that makes up for making me listen to that infuriating asshole. Also, shouldn't you be talking to the tacticians here? Why us, of all people? Because today is French group's turn. We will swear. That's why you, Joan of Arc, and Marie Antoinette are here. So I guess it'd be more accurate to call this the French Girls Group, or the First Singularity Group. Anyway, this is our very first meeting of the Anti-Count Committee. Okay, so then, why am I the only one here in the same spirit origin I had in the Singularity? Not that it was actually me, I just know there's a record of me being there is all. Hey, wasn't I actually the bad guy there or something like that? Are you going somewhere with this? Shut up. The Count. Is something wrong? You don't look so good. Yeah, I can see something's bothering you. Are you okay? I can take it to the infirmary if you need. No, I'm okay. But thank you, Joan. I don't have anything concrete I can point to. I don't even have a clear memory of it. But there was something about the voice you played for us that seemed familiar somehow. It was very vague, almost like a dream. But yes, I think there was something nostalgic about it. A voice that inspires nostalgia and Queen Marie Antoinette, huh? Fascinating. Does this mean that the Count is connected to the 18th century French royalty? I don't know if it's that clear cut, but it's definitely not impossible. He is a count, after all. Sure, it could just be a nickname or an alias, but it could also mean he really did used to be a noble. So, do we know of any counts who could be heroic spirits? Yeah, sure. There's gotta be lots of counts out there. Right, for starters, there are the big three counts. Can't tell if I heard that term before or not. I bet Dracula's one, or am I tripping?
Oh, I suppose it might be me who refers to them that way.
They got LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade.
The hell are we supposed to know who they are? Now, she didn't mean any harm, so you can tell us who these big three are. Yes, of course. First, there's Count Dracula, the famous fictional vampire based on Vlad.
Uncle Vlad.
Second, there's Edmond Dantes, the Count of Monte Cristo. I haven't had a chance to speak with him yet, but I know that title was one of the many names he went by.
Oh yeah, him. I kinda hate how fancy that name makes him sound.
Oh, look at me. I'm the Count of Monte Cristo.
Hee hee. Well, I think the title suits him very well.
Oh, right. You guys are basically from the same time period.
Yes, that's right.
So who's the third Count then? That would be Count Cagliostro.
What? Oh,
Cagliostro. He is most notably involved in a distressing incident pertaining to Queen Marie. Personally, I had a hard time choosing between him and Count Fearson for the third Count.
see. Mash?
What is it, Marie? Why is your finger on your lips? Oh, right, I'm so sorry. Nah, Count Fearson doesn't seem right to me. Count Cagliostro, on the other hand, I've had my eye on him as possible foreign disciple too. Do you remember anything about him, Marie?
So what's the big distressing incident, huh? You try to overthrow the royal family?
I'm not sure. Maybe, possibly, that might have been part of it, I think.
Oh great, that clears it right up then.
The incident was known as the Affair of the Diamond Necklace. It was a high-profile scandal involving the diamond necklace it's named for. And the criminal responsible for Queen Marie's signature was led to a public outrage aimed directly at her. Of course, the rumors turned out to be baseless and her name was eventually cleared, but...
Yes, that's right. I do love that necklace, I really do. It's absolutely beautiful, and it shines like the stars in the sky. But I can't deny there are some unpleasant memories associated with it. Just a few, mind you. It's terrible. I'm sorry that happened to you.
At the time, people and friends were already very unhappy with the political situation and their own livelihoods. So, in a sense, the necklace incident may have given them a perfect target for their frustrations.
It's still not right that Marie got blamed for something that she didn't do.
No, of course not.
Okay, Queenie, listen up. When no shit happens, you burn everything to the ground. Everything.
I can relate just a tiny bit, but seriously, don't do that. Anyway, the one thought to be chiefly responsible for the whole affair was...
Count Alessandro di Cagliostro. He's an adventurer. Aventurier. An adventurer who was immensely popular with the people of France at the time.
Aventurier. So what can you tell us about him?
I'm afraid I don't know much. I only met him in person once. Let's see. I think he made a splash in high Parisian society. Oh. Am I claiming to be an expert in evocation? The word on the street was that he was a summoner, an alchemist, a physician, and a philanthropist. I think there were even some rumors that said he was the prince of an eastern country. Oh, excuse me. That had fallen to ruin. I heard that he really did help people of Paris by healing their illnesses and giving them money. Oh, well, yeah. But definitely could have been a servant. So maybe he wasn't all that bad at heart.
Are you freaking shitting me? It's the same guy who tried to frame me for fraud, right? It's plenty evil in my book.
It assumes he really was the mastermind, but yes, especially since the necklace in question was valued at 1.6 million livres.
Livers? Libraries? Laborers?
Going to say libraries. But the thing is, he was never tried for that crime in court, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Wait, really?
And then, you never knew for sure whether he was... Oh,
I told you guys, 3 a.m.
we'll never know if he was innocent, or just covered his tracks really well. Either way, he was still ultimately forced to leave Paris. Suffice to say, he was a mysterious man, indeed, and have no idea what he really did or didn't do. Some people believe that the distress people felt for the royal family as a result of the necklace incident makes Count Cagliostro partly responsible for the French Revolution.
No. Impressive.
Is that true?
Sorry.
If that's true, that would make him the enemy of the royal family's authority and an aventurier of the people.
Thinking sounds. Thinking sounds. You remember your impression of him, Marie? Well, I remember his manners were impeccable. But at the same time, it also kind of felt like there was something empty behind his smile. You know what? I forgot they're supposed to be French. I was supposed to do a French accent this whole time.
Right, Senpai, I feel that Marie's impressions of Count Cagliostro align with our impressions of his voice from when we encountered him the other day.
Yeah, and that's not all. That whole bit about the smile being empty sounds super limbo-ish to me.
I know what you mean. Hey man, we gonna be a guy or a girl? Shoot, bump it. Indeed, that is entirely possible. Oh, it's the Count. You were listening to us?
Heh. What was that even supposed to mean?
I'm curious too. Good question.
Teehee. So you came to see us today. How do you do, Count?
Now I see it. This is most certainly Edmond Dantes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really should be more specific, shouldn't I? How do you do, Count of Monte Cristo?
Your Majesty.
So, Dantes, you just said that's entirely possible. Can I ask what exactly it is you were talking about? Am I right in assuming you meant the possibility that this new foreign disciple is Count Cagliostro?
You are. From everything I've heard, the Count, the new foreign disciple, seems to fit Cagliostro to a T. As I recall, you said he used a woman's dead body?
Yes, he did.
How very like him to dress up base vulgarity as satire. He makes me sick. Be warned, Pigman Reborn. Cagliostro will stop at nothing to corner his prey. That's so.
Interesting. What is? Now, he's apparently so confident about this. I take it there are reasons you were so sure it's him, Dante?
Yes, he and I are bound together, no matter how much I wish it were otherwise.
Bound together? Count Cagliostro may have been exonerated in regards to the necklace incident, but he went on to be a prisoner in Rome where he died. In 1795.
Excuse me, y'all.
So how could you and he be bound together? How old were you back then? You must have been pretty young, no? I fail to see how you could have had much interaction with them.
Your logic is sound. I first met him in 1838.
Old?
But the man I saw was either blessed with eternal youth or unnaturally extended lifespan. He would hardly be the first of his kind. Still, be careful around him. He is as slippery and tenacious as a serpent.
Hey, he just disappeared. Back into your shadow.
Tee. He must really like it in there. Happens all the time.
See, it's because you keep letting people get away with this kind of shit that, whatever. If you're fine, it's fine.
So according to Dante's, Count Cagliostro did not die at Forte di San Leo in 1795, but was somehow able to extend his lifespan such that he was active until 1838. Well, he was rumored to be a summoner and alchemist. If he really was part of the magecraft world, it's definitely possible. Of course, ever since the AD era began, most mages have tried to keep themselves out of the history books, but I guess there are always exceptions.
That's rich coming from you. Oh, but I guess it's not really you, is it?
I don't know, Alter. Master was just going to point that out before you stole her thunder. No, it wasn't. It just no, you have a point. My previous self was unusual in that regard. She was an unparalleled Renaissance genius, after all.
Well, of course, everyone knows Leonardo da Vinci was a genius who made an indelible mark on history. It's amazing what you have accomplished.
Triumphant giggle.
Is being a genius really all that great?
It sure is. Yeah.
Wish I was a genius.
Of course, it's great. If I'd happen to go to the same school as you, Pigman reborn, I'd get full marks on every test and every subject, no question.
But she calling me slow.
Oh, except for PE, of course. Trash.
No fair, and excluding PE only makes it more unfair. But like, even putting that aside, aren't you too young to go to the same school as him?
Not necessarily. A genius like her could have skipped a few grades to get there.
Huh, is that right? I guess it'd probably work out.
Bet school would have been a lot more fun with you there, Da Vinci.
Then again, I'd probably make a better teacher than a student.
Oh my, what an adorable teacher you'd make. I know I'd love attending a school where you were teaching. Bro, I shouldn't have picked this one. I ain't expecting a alignment like that to be in the story.
That sounds great. I wish we could all go to a school like that. I've never attended school before. Me neither. I like to go to school and you teach that too, Miss Da Vinci. School, huh? That sounds like fun. But opening a school in Chaldea would be one hell of a job.
Oh, sorry, Chaldea. I'm not a LARPer, I promise.
Say, Master, you used to go to school before you came to Chaldea, right? Any geniuses like her at your school?
Gotta be a good lift up the team. I remember anyone on Da Vinci's level. No, my school's pretty ordinary.
Ordinary, huh? Yeah, that's about your speed.
Bro, fuck you. It's because he's still going. Goodness gracious. It's that time of the month, it looks like.
Perhaps I said too much. Still, it was worth the trouble. Now I know my spirit origin. My flames must go. The call of duty. Very well. Team Xbox. Then I will answer that call in my own way. He stops speaking. Exhales a faint breath. Normally, this would be where his distinctive laughter echoed through the hallway like joyous applause. But today, there is no applause, no thunderous laughter. There is only the low, curt sound of measured breathing. Tense with a bloody cough. Oh, he got that General Grievous going on. And with that, he slowly sets off for parts unknown. I ain't gonna lie, this first video might end up being an hour because we 25 minutes in. I'm gonna just take a break and come back tomorrow. It's pretty late. If I sound different, that's why. The Count? You mean the foreign disciple? What about him? Count Caligostaro. I see. True, he's arguably one of the greatest artists of all time. Alright, Pigman Reborn, if you won't say it, I will. Around Caldea, the first person the title Count brings to mind can only be Edmond Dantes, the Count of Monte Cristo. And there's what happens with Holmes. Technically, he may not have betrayed us, but the Count didn't sound anything like Dantes. So what? There are a number of ways to describe your voice with magecraft and just modern technology. I guess not. Hey, come on. I'm not blaming you or anything. I'm just saying, if you want to trust him, don't do it blindly. You don't have to stay away from him, but you should at least keep an eye on him. That's all. Understood? Sheesh, that was maybe the most begrudgingly nod I've ever seen. My job here is just to nitpick, and you're the last master of Claudia. Whatever you decide is your call to make. Thanks, Cat Up. I don't know why they thought I was gonna call him somebody. Cut that out. If anything, I'm the one who should be thanking you. Huh? An emergency alert. What's going on? My apologies. That was supposed to be a code yellow, not a red alert. At any rate, Master, please come to the command room as soon as possible. We're on our way. Exclamation point. Let's go. There you are, Pikmin Reborn. Ooh. I got you. Ooh. Exactly 1 minute after I contacted you. Excellent work, as always, Master of Claudia. Our condition is currently set to green. We're not expecting to engage in combat at this time, but the situation remains dire. Alright, technical advisor? Yeah, first off, Pigman Reborn, got up. Thanks for coming. In the event of an alert, it's standard operating procedure to stand by the command room. Stand by in the command room. Not really the kind of thing you need to thank us for. What happened? Da Vinci! It's another unexpected situation. I couldn't even quite believe what was happening. The heroic spirit summoning system activated on its own. You mean someone was summoned here without our involvement? This isn't a matter of someone just being added to the spirit origin ground. They fully materialized right here on the border. Is that even possible? I mean, it takes a ton of magical energy to summon a heroic spirit. I've heard there are 4 magical reactors here on the storm border. But they've got their hands full just keeping all the existing magical heroic spirits around. The know there are exceptions like when Habitat materialized, but even so, what was going on with the activation controls? Don't tell me you forgot to lock them down properly.
Well, we didn't know. They're just constantly protected by electrical, physical, and magical safeguards. Disabling it requires authorization from both the director and
Da Vinci.
And Senpai, the master forming the contract with the Summon Servant, needs to be present to activate it as well. At least that was my understanding. I don't understand how this can be happening. Normally, it shouldn't be possible for the system to activate on its own, especially since it needs to connect to the magical reactors to power itself. So whatever happened, the Nemos in the engine room must have seen it. And on that note, go ahead, engine room. Hey, this is the engineer room. Like I told you, usually whenever you summon spirits, we get a request for energy allotment to adjust the reactors accordingly. But we did nothing of the sort this time, as far as I can tell. And the levels just adjusted themselves. What? Then you're saying the machinery activated on its own? It ain't like that. It's running all the time anyway. And the longer you run something like this without giving it a break, the better the chances of weird stuff happening. There's no way for us to be completely certain the engine is working perfect either. Professor's been checking to see if anything's been broken, and Captain Jackass is trying to figure out what went wrong. He's pretty worked up too, since it's not right that he doesn't know what's going on in his own body.
Be like that.
It's not even Captain Nemo knows what's going on.
Hard to believe he really has no idea what's happening with his own noble phantasm.
Good point. We need to take a little more time to really dig into the details. I'm going to plug into the ship and run a scan on the whole border. Would you give me a hand, Simon? Certainly. This is turning into one of those horror movie moments, isn't it? You know, like where the call's coming from inside the house?
Most things we're afraid of are unknown. So in that sense, maybe. We've got a room full of experienced mages and who know all about mystics, and most people have no clue exist. And yet, we still have no idea what's giving us the runaround here. Yep, sounds like a horror movie.
Wow, stop that. I don't need you headbutting my side.
So, by the way, what is this newly summoned heroic spirit like?
Oh, right. I'm so sorry, Senpai. I completely forgot to tell you this crucial detail. The heroic spirit was summoned on their own is, well, someone we're kind of familiar with in a sense.
Really?
Yes, you see. Sorry, I tried to get him to stay put, but he wouldn't. He just kept heading his way no matter what Hey, stop, man.
There you are. I finally found you. That mask, does this mean?
I am Hassan, the son of the Shining Star, assassin. We meet again, Master.
Again?
Did you just say again? That's unusual. Maybe he retains record of his past materialization.
Pretty sure we never met before. Did you forget the time we fought together in Tokyo?
I know we didn't promise to meet again, but we must have formed a connection that brought us together. I see. If you're here, this must be called it.
I've been to Shinjuku, but I never saw you there.
What? Is this what I think it is? There are theories that say our understanding of the passage of time doesn't apply to the Throne of Heroes. Maybe what's going on here, it could be the Hassan of Shining Stars.
We never met in Shinjuku. I'm positive about that. It wasn't just Shinjuku. We fought at Odabia too? No, wait. I can see you clearly don't remember. I see. Must have been summoned too early.
No way, you're saying. You met Pikmin reborn here in a future singularity?
Huh? Whoa,
The Count of Monte Cristo.
You and I have met before, isn't that right? I'm not sure.
What's that? He just took up his blade. Looks like Doc just set him on edge.
You.
What?
Are you just insane? Don't step in between two heroic spirits about to fight.
It's okay, we can just talk things out.
Pigman Reborn, are you okay?
No, that look. He's about to fall into another REM state.
I'm sorry, Mash. There are 3 in total. No, you people need to either disable or filter. I know I'm only repeating what you've heard before, but listen up, these distortions are like singularities. But they aren't connected to human history. At the moment, they're only singularities you need to be aware of are the elements. This means that every one of these distortions is located somewhere far beyond what you're used to.
Hey, look, man, I don't think I'm gonna voice at this whole one, bro. I don't think I can do it. I'll try though. I'll do half the video. Maybe. Next time I pause, I'll probably stop. A gray sky. A sky so low it looks fit to come crashing down at any moment. Beneath the sky sprawls a cityscape. That's where you and I are right now. I'm just gonna say you to sound like the narrator. I know these sights. I've seen them somewhere before. They exist somewhere in my memories. I feel some vague nostalgia for them. A perfectly ordinary, quiet little suburb. It looks just like the places I knew, like the town where I once lived a regular life. Perhaps those are the kinds of thoughts going through your head right now. Bruh, yes, this looks just like the way to school. I say the words out loud. That's right. That's the way to school. The road I take, I walk from here. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I can't do this. You're just gonna have to pause and go. Oh no. It feels more like someone called me. To Tokyo. Tokyo. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not voice acting the rest of this. I'm not. I might voice act like important stuff like boss battles later on, but I got 60 days to finish this. So I gotta finish this and the next one. Like I'll voice act Ordeal Call 3, but I'm playing too far behind right now. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it pushing.
なのだわ。面倒面倒。人気ガルさん、調子を成功。宝具あっちね。そっちか。メガスペースオープン。芽吹く炎、溶ける王冠、仮面に散るバラのごとく。私の秘密守ってね。ご利用ありがとうございました。 っぱりやめる。ダメ？やだー。圧倒します。やめたい。
そうかよ。
輝きダンク。コツコツコツコツ。やめたい。圧倒します。
了解。
それそこです。
速さは光。よっ。
要するに別々知らせ剣断の呪詛。
そう了解。空に月なくとも地に光なくともここに輝く星がある。その首おっ輝く星の母さん。いいぜ。ああ、そうかよ。全霊活性限界駆動ザバーニア。その首おっじゃ行くぜ。いいああ。空に月なくとも地に光なくともここに輝く星がある。やっほら行くぜ。
先に進みましょう。宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます。